Sustainable for you is the ability to influence people.
Where we are showing the superpower of influence and the access that you can have in terms of how to accelerate your money in less time with more magic. So with that said, I will start saying about a little bit about me and who I am and why I'm getting all this crowd of people together. 96% of all results, perceptions, and behaviors are created at the subconscious level. Only 4% are created consciously. My name is Andres Rivera Hurtado, and I am helping Latino entrepreneurs all over the world see what they don't see and tap into their subconscious so that they can create the abundance that they desire in their money, life, relationships, and business. And a fun fact about me is that I am a black belt in Taekwondo. That was my prior life. I don't practice anymore, but that is in my books.
Right.
So what are we doing here, right? We're bringing professionals from different industries. We're tapping into the power of influence, and that it is a superpower, and is the only attainable superpower that can take you from hello to yes. So we've introduced a few of these amazing judges. We'll start with our introductions, and we'll share the beautiful participants that we'll have today, and let's have some fun. Like this is a space where we have fun, we're growing, we're accelerating, and we're meeting other professionals here. So Jorge, Adrian, bring up your cameras. Don't be shy, because this is what it's all about. So with that said, we already heard from Jason Sipple, David Rush. Let's hear from our other amazing Joe, the illustrious Joe Hagan.
Too kind, Andres. Thank you so much. So yeah, one thing I've learned about myself in life is that of all the things I've gone through, I've been a coach. As a teammate playing college football, I was the one who spent more hours in the film room because I was basically the quarterback of the defense playing middle linebacker. So if we were in the wrong alignment, I had to move my teammates around so they had the most optimal performance. I took that competitiveness to Wall Street, and I mastered the process of business of clients trading stocks for 20 years and taught that process and trained 100 other brokers to do the same. And I'm proud of that. Now, for the last 10 years, I've really been coaching my clients and partners that it's not all about the stock market, and that you need some alternative investments that are non-correlated to the stock market, where you don't have a lot of volatility and you get a really nice return. So that's been great. But along the way, I've coached not only youth sports, but I have 5 kids, and I'm proud of coaching them and getting involved in the world of integrity-based human influence and coaching everybody I know on that. And meeting fine folks like everybody here is a thrill. And I appreciate you inviting me on and contributing as much as I can and meeting as many cool people as I can.
Awesome, Joe. Well, thank you for being here. You're full of fun facts, and share another one. Share another one for us.
The obvious one I like to share is that in 8th grade, I won cutest and nicest hair.
and that's one that you link with, that you'll save in your heart forever.
Yeah, I mean, every morning I'm in the shower with the razor. It's something to lean on, right?
The Sean Callaghy. Welcome, Sean.
Yeah, Andres, but we're back at Joe Hagan's hair, Andres, brother. We have to get serious.
Okay.
You still think Joe Hagan is super cute hair, Bella? Since I can't see, I would rate the cuteness of his hair, but I can't quite see that. So, let's rate Joe Hagan's cuteness of hair.
Well, I need to. I mean, hold on. I think it's parted to the wrong side. If you had it parted to the other side, I think it would be much sexier.
All right. So cuteness on that side, sexy on this side, maybe.
Yeah. There you go. There's a factor there.
So Joe Hagan, you have the input from the sales gangster. Drop it in. Andres, how are you?
Bella.
We're disrupting.
Hello. Good morning, afternoon. I don't even know
What's up, Bella?
You lose time.
I have not slept for 3 days, and so whenever you heard of Tony Robbins event, there's no such thing as time.
Yes, I'm Andres, how are you doing, brother?
Doing amazing. How are you?
Amazing, amazing, my friend. So, who are our fine judges for today? Accompanying you, Andres, and your eloquence, your elegance, your heart-centeredness, and your bad anus as you launch forward, not only in the Latino community, but across the globe and America. So what's up, bro?
Thank you, my friend. So we have D Rush, we had J Sips, and the Illustrious as our beautiful judges today.
Okay, so this is gonna be 2 in a row where there's like men hating on women. So what do you guys have against women judges?
Wait, what's going
This
on?
is like
Why
back to
no
back Real
women?
Raws, like
It's availability thing. Like all judges like.
Wait, are you saying availability? So you're saying you have not mastered the formula yet to be able to go from hello to yes with women? Because that's what my level 5 listening is hearing.
That is the sales gangster speaking, y'all.
Yes.
Just so you know, that is Bella, the sales gangster.
We're bringing it to the insanity. So Andre, so where do we have all these fine folks from today? Let's keep on introducing, and we'll drop back in a minute.
Absolutely. Let's introduce Marcos. Marcos, welcome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marcos Vidal. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm living here in Florida, Miami, for the last couple of years. I do business. I'm an insurance business, insurance broker for the last, I would say, 30 years. Formerly, I worked with Texaco, then with cement industry, and my wife was sick of cancer. She passed away. So I changed my career to the health insurance. And I've been for the last, I would say, 25 years with the health insurance business. I was CEO for Blue Cross in Puerto Rico. And 2008, I organized my own business, DBC Inc. I operated that for 6 years. Then Banco Popular of Puerto Rico purchased my portfolio. I've been working with them until this September that we finish my contract. So I'm organizing a business here in Miami and here to serve all the community that can be willing to have life insurance, either individual or group insurance for the employers. Health insurance, life, and disability. That's my job.
That's amazing, Marcos. How about a fun fact?
How is that?
Yeah, a fun fact about you. There has to be in the middle of all that growth and amazing business experience. There has to be a fun fact.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I had the opportunity to be chair of the employer support for the Caribbean Reserve in Puerto Rico. That's an appointment of the Secretary of Defense. That was back in 1997. So I was for 3 years. I used to travel all the states and taking the employers from Puerto Rico to see what their employees were doing in the summer camps in military service. And but I have my ups and downs. I organized one business that was a hardware business in Puerto Rico. That was my worst investment. That was, put it that way. I operated that for a few years. Then I just disposed, and I operated a ship for 4 years, cement carriers all through the Caribbean. And then when Puerto Rican Cement decided not to export cement, so I sold the ship to Colombia. To Venezuela. Since then, I've been in insurance. That's fair, ups and downs.
Wow.
Marcos is in the house. So welcome, Marcos. I said, welcome, Marcos. I said, you're in the house.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Andres.
Awesome. Well, let's take it up with Adrian Collazo. Welcome, Adrian.
There we go. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to introduce myself. I am a chiropractor here in the island in Puerto Rico.
Muy bien.
For the last year in Puerto Rico, and I was working in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 years in a row. And I was serving, I did a whole bunch of type of care, wellness, corrective, PI. I did a lot of stuff over there.
Very good.
So, yeah, well, and the way I'd like to introduce myself is I am a person that activates the natural healing abilities of your amazing body. And I do this without drugs, surgery, or any type of topical ointments. And I know this because I've seen thousands of people already. And every single time I get I get physical, emotional, and spiritual results with these patients, maximizing the human potential, you see? And that's what I do. And a fun fact about me is I have a few appearances in professional beach volleyball around the US and Puerto Rico.
Adrian, were you more of like a hitter, a setter, like blocker? Like what was your deal?
More of a defender and a hitter. So I have a good arm, and I play the sound really well. I got good footwork.
And you dropped the lightning bolt, man, with the hits, right? You're dropping the lightning bolt on them?
Yes, sir. Spike it straight down.
Boom. All right, Andres, we got spiking straight down going. Who else we got?
We got Jonelli Velez. Welcome, Jonelli.
There she is.
Can you hear us? You're with us? Yeah.
Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, my name is Jonelli. I'm from Puerto Rico also, I live here. I used to work in the private sector in sales and marketing in multinational companies as Anheuser-Busch and Coca-Cola. After like 15 years working in the commercial area in analyst, in marketing of analyst in sales and marketing. On 2017, I decided to, with other friends, we saw an opportunity in the market and we decided to start a new business. So finally in 2019, we launched. So I'm a very new entrepreneur, super new. So I'm still learning about it. I'm still working with the mind switch about being an employer and now being an entrepreneur. I'm still scared, but we are doing pretty well in a year already. So, and I'm here. I don't know what else.
Well, thank you. Yes, thank you for your bravery, and please share with the group. Like, what is it that you sell? Like, what's the business that you're in?
My business is a manufacturing company about it's a gluten-free and vegan bakery. We are the first and the only one right now in the Caribbean, gluten-free and vegan, 100% dedicated gluten-free and vegan manufacturing. So it is in order to avoid any type of cross-contamination. The first stage that we are now, we are manufacturing cookies on the flavors of guava, chocolate chip, and almond. Coming soon, we will launch coconut. So we are more in the tropical and Latin flavors that none of our competitors have because none of them are doing that. And right now we launch in Amazon and we are the #1 new release fruit cookies in Amazon in less than a week. So
very good.
They are doing
amazing.
really good.
Nice. Who doesn't love Andres tropical and loving flavors? How could you go wrong? So that is amazing. Andres.
Thank you. How about a fun fact from you? Fun fact from Jenali.
One of in my professional career, the company assigned me to manage and develop the Coca-Cola products in the Caribbean in San Martin. So I live in San Martin for 3 years as a managing director. And over there, I developed a passion and love for carnival and soca music and Caribbean music because we are in the Caribbean, but we are more influenced by US. But now I'm really Caribbean. I love soca and I love carnival. I do the feathers and everything. I love it. And that's my
Andres, do you do the feathers for Carnival?
I have not yet. I have not yet.
But it's super fun. You should do.
Fun energy is in the house. Andres, back to you.
In the house, and we have Javier Andres, who has the same. No, Javier Andres is his second first name, but same as I do. So welcome, my brother.
Thank you, Andres. Good night for everybody. Well, as you told, my name is Javier Cruz. I work as a financial advisor I have been 3 years in the industry. I help professionals to manage their financial risk and also to work in the retirement planning. So that's what we do. And a fun fact, well, 2 years ago, I used to hate dogs. Today, I live with one in my bed. So such is life, things change. So right now, I have a beautiful golden doodle.
Oh my God. Awesome. And what's her name? What's your golden doodle's name? Javier?
Bruno.
Bruno. Awesome. Andres, yes, Javier is sleeping with Bruno. Nice.
Yeah, so there were supposed to be a couple more, but that's what we have here. So we'll continue driving.
All right. So let me drop in for a sec on what this is and would the judges have introduced themselves?
Yes, they did.
All right, awesome. So Andres, what is this? And by the way, the what is this of the Real Raw is like rooted in the question of what problem it's solving. Like, why would these people want to be here? Like, what problem are we solving in the world that these people, these fine folks that took their time out today care about? What's happening here?
Yes, and first, thank you again to all of you for being here. We are here to co-create simple, fun, magical, micro distinctions, that accelerate what we're doing exponentially, exponential abundance in our money, time, and magic. And why we're doing this is because there is a formula. There's a formula around how you go from hello to yes and how you create everything that you desire in your life. Sean, how was that?
That was phenomenal, Andres. That was it. Love it. So, by the way, my name is Sean Callaghan, co-founder of Blinded. This is Bella, the one and only sales gangster, who's rocking a heart-centered sales gangster, of course. And so, fun fact is, on Saturday night, Bella, can you deliver my fun fact of what I got the opportunity to do? Bella's going to be the deliverer of my fun fact for today. Andres, you okay with that?
Absolutely.
He was there and watched it.
On Saturday, your fun fact is that you got summoned, christened, and loved by Tony Robbins to push your mission forward in the world.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
How about
So
that?
got to co-create.
By the Tony Robbins.
The Tony Robbins.
Yeah, like live and in person,
Yeah.
like an entire room full of people recognizing your greatness. And this is the formula in action, is the humbleness and graciousness of which you received that blessing.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being here.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's amazing.
It was incredible. I had tears pouring down my face. And why do we share that? Because I also ran for class president in 8th grade and lost and got basically no votes. I failed freshman high school geometry for the year. I sat and ate lunch by myself my sophomore year in college the entire second semester. So how does that happen?
And this whole time, I thought you were cool.
Yes, I've been trying to tell the entire time. Don't tell her. Right?
You're so cool.
I wish I could be Joe Hagan and Andres and D-Rush, but I try. So
You try.
yes. So here's the deal, right? The money, time, and magic we want is out there. And there's a science and a formula to it, but we don't get taught it in school and we don't get taught anywhere. I own a 125 person law firm, which is my side hustle. We have this amazing company. I have the privilege and honor of speaking around the world and working with and partnering with people like Joe, like Andres, like D-Rush, and forgive me, who's our third judge? Oh, Jason Sipple, Iron Man, right? These are incredible, remarkable people like yourselves, and we're working together to make the world a greater place. And of course, we mix in the sales gangster, who just like places more women salespeople than like anybody else and does all kinds of unbelievable, remarkable things.
At least one of us is cool.
Yes, at least you're cool, right? So, and by the way, her fun fact definitely made her cool in high school, but I'm not going there. That's up to her. So
I was definitely cool in high school.
yes. So Andres, back to you. And would you like, any demo at some point, Andres? You're just going to take it and go.
Let's demo it.
All right. So you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's go with Andres. Pick one of these fine folks. And remember, I can't see the screen. Who is the amazing woman who loves feathers, carnival, and is a super successful salesperson entrepreneur?
Jonelli.
Jonelli, right? Jonelli, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing wonderfully. And Jonelli, what is it again that you sell?
What I'm saying, I'm selling gluten-free and vegan delicious cookies.
Yeah. That are tropical and loving fruit flavors. Okay. And who do you sell them to?
I'm selling to distributors, and they sell to our business model, we selling to distributors, and they do the distribution, and they sell it to the supermarkets.
Okay. So how about you be Maria, and I'll be Jonelli, and you're the distributor, and I'll be you for a second. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I say Maria, you're Maria now. Is that fair?
Okay.
Maria, the distributor. So hi, Maria, the distributor. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great. Listen, I know you only have about 3 minutes today, and you want to consider whether you should talk to me some more. But I really appreciate you taking the time today. Thank you. So Maria, in doing what you guys do, is it fair for me to presume that what's important to you certainly includes that whatever you're going to put out there as you distribute, right, is going to sell? Like that's at least one thing you need to make sure that's going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But a quick question is, how did you get into all this? You know, being a distributor, making these decisions. I mean, pretty interesting. You're making decisions that change and affect the lives of consumers, the lives of people like myself that create, you know, tropical, delicious cookies that are gluten-free. But how did you get into this work?
The other co-founder, which is one of my best friends from high school, she has celiac disease. So since we were in school, so since then she started to play with different ingredients in order to be able to eat the same thing that she used to eat before the diagnosis that tastes good. So years later, she had a lot of different recipes already developed, and she found out that in their job, a lot of people start asking her to do something for their best friend that cannot eat gluten or cannot drink anything, take anything with dairy or anything.
Yep. So Jonelli, so we got a little bit offline here. So I was asking for you to be the distributor. I was going to be you. So I was asking you a role-playing question. So let's say you're a distributor that you're selling to. My question was, how did you get into distributing food?
I should telling you which channels we already are distributing, which ones, how we see the product, or I can ask you in which store and what is the price point of the product. If you do any type of marketing research, so that you can share with us and let us know the projection sales, how much you think you can sell, and the rotation, and if you already do any sample or have the product available in some places, how it rotates. And
yeah, so amazing. But how do you make decisions on something new, something unique and powerful? Like, and is that part of what you're trying to do? How do you assess who you want to work with? Is it all just numbers, or how do relationships and potential, how does that fit into what you do?
Now it's no role play. You are asking me.
No, I'm asking you in role play. You're the distributor. You are the distributor. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still the distributor. Okay. It's also depend about the distributor valores.
Values.
Values, yeah.
Yeah, because some distributors are more focused on not healthy product or just snacking, or and others are more focused in gourmet product and or healthy product. So in order to choose a good partner, when I have the distributor have to make sure what they are looking for.
Yeah, so understood. So the point I'm trying to illustrate right now, and I'm going to ask Andres to just illustrate for a sec. Can you be the distributor for 1 sec, Andres?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So what Jonelli and everybody, what we're looking to do is, how do we open listening? Because if I'm speaking into somebody who's talking numbers, facts, math, we have to create a disruption. I think we're having a little bit of some communication barriers that were present. So let's, Andres, just drop in on that. So yeah, Andres, let's pretend that's all the things that the distributor had said.
Yeah.
So Andres, thank you for sharing all that. But my question is, why do you do this? There's a lot of things you could do in the world. Like, what's here for you and your mission in working as a distributor, Andres?
Yeah, no, thank you for asking. I mean, well, I'm wanting to deliver what's best out there for people, and if I'm using what I've built as a system to expand what's contributing and adding value to people. So my position here is super important because I get to decide like what goes out there to the public in massive amounts.
Yeah. And what is it? Oh, I'm sorry, cut, Andres.
Yeah, no. So that's that's what's important. It's being the vehicle for value that can be brought to people.
Yeah. And so, Andres, if you're out there, right, making these decisions, and sometimes you have a new product, and obviously with new product, there's risk, but do you ever take those risks with a new product and make a decision, say, yes, we're going to test this out and see how we do with it? And if you do, like, what are you looking for when you do it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. We've done that before. It's really the impact that the manufacturer is trying to create, with whatever the product it is. It goes back to like, what's the impact? Like, what's the value that it can add to society? Because we are playing a part of it.
Cool. And the space of cookies, I know we only got about 30 seconds to go here, but in the space of cookies, anything that you look for in terms of like what's happening now?
Yeah, so we definitely, when it comes to cooking and snacks, we're definitely looking at a trend in the health side. We want, and especially us playing a game as the distributors, we want to be part of the face of health. Even if it's snacking, we're looking for something that can be healthy. And that people with specific eating, I wouldn't say disorders, but limitations, are able to enjoy delicious snacks.
Yeah, awesome. So in the last 20 seconds we have here, I know we're over, we have something extraordinary. It's unique because it's a cookie, it's gluten-free, and it's tropical and fun and full of love. And I'd love a longer conversation to go through the story of the cookie, the dynamic of why we think there'd be such gravitational pull, and a small experiment, Andres, could lead to an extraordinary result in a distributorship relationship that could range from exclusive to quasi-exclusive, if we can make this happen. So is that a conversation you'd be interested in having?
Yes, that sounds like a interesting conversation to have. Absolutely.
Okay, real quick, Andres, say 3 things about how we interacted there that might have been different from what somebody would have otherwise expected. Let's start with just opening rapport and listening.
Yes, well, you were asking questions about what is it like, why am I in it? So you're getting into the importance of the people running the show, the people running the business, and you're getting into deep emotional rapport.
And
so it's not
who was I making it about? Me or you?
Completely about me.
Yeah. And in most situations when we sell, we throw benefit versus opening listening through open-ended questions, and then putting something at stake in terms of future vision of what might be happening, right? So those 2 things happen. Do you agree, Andres?
Yes.
Yeah. And then in the agreement, that I asked for something big or something tiny that I kept trying to make more and more tiny, my ask, with more and more large benefit.
Yes, it was small. Yeah.
Yeah. With a huge potential upside, right?
Exactly.
No upside. So in the value exchange of what you're asking for, the smaller the ask, the bigger the potential return in integrity. Because there's very little risk if they do this, right? As a distributor, very little risk. And it's a small ask. First, you're not even asking, I didn't even ask Andres to do it. I say, let's have a meeting to talk about something. So that's the game. That's what it looks like. Thank you guys all for being here. Janelli, thank you so much. And I'm really hopeful and interested in seeing where these cookies go for you. Andres, back to you, brother. And
thank you, Sean.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No, thank you. Appreciate you. Have a great day. All right, take care.
Hagen, D. Rush. J Sips, go get it. Thank you.
Yeah, Sean.
See you, Sean.